Hello people of the earth and welcome back to QuickSaveTV. My name is Mike and today I am going to teach you how to play, build and spec Ashe as an AD carry. Let's start off by establishing what Ashe is and what she is not. Ashe is a crowd control oriented AD carry that really blossoms during the late game and assists your team with the global ulti. Ashe cannot be as mobile as Ezreal or Vayne and should not be played as such. Ashe cannot be as bursty as Draven or Corki, so don't expect to dominate early or mid game. What Ashe can do is apply perma-slow to her target and kite any champion that has no gap closer to no end. Her range allows her to keep her distance and work her way through the enemy team. Skills. There are two ways to build her, the classical WQE or the gimmicky EWQ with quick avarice blade. The classical build allows you to clear lanes a bit faster now and then, gives a potential to return damage to enemy AD carry, and also makes transition to mid-game a lot easier. The gimmicky avarice build, if successful, will allow you to transition to late game faster than your opposition. I do not advise you to go with the avarice build, as it will only work against A team of complete idiots, or B, if your MLG Robot Jesus. Her passive, Focus, is of no use during teamfights, but can be useful when you're ambushing your enemies or when you chase them. Her Volley is a great ability to secure minion kills and apply some pressure onto her enemies. Don't spam it, else she will mana starve really quickly. The Frost Shot is a great slow that will help you punish overextended enemy or allow you to escape easier. The slow is applied for 2 seconds, making it unnecessary to keep it on at all times. Practice to turn it on and off constantly during bottom lane brawl or during a teamfight to preserve mana. Her Hawkshot is a scout ability that allows you to quickly check a bush, the dragon or the Baron pit. Use it when you are uncomfortable with your position, when you want to help your Nidalee or Jace to poke, or when you're trying to check on objectives. Her Crystal Arrow is an amazing initiator, as well as a great global ulti that is immensely difficult to land. Its hitbox is smaller than Ezreal's Barrage, making it very important for you to estimate enemy movements precisely. The longer it flies, the longer is the stun, so you want to try and do a lot of crazy stuff as much as possible, as the possible result will well worth the effort. Practice makes perfect. Ignore both enemies and trolling allies and get better. Tactics. During her laning phase, do not be overly aggressive. There are very few AD carries in the game that will outright lose to Ashe, so don't overextend. Bide your time, rack up creep score and get to late game where you excel. In a team fight, keep your head down, stay the hell away and work your way through the enemy front line all the way to the back row. Don't go in first, don't rush to join the team fight, and be extra careful when fighting against champions such as Wukong, Fiora, Renekton, Malzahar, Olaf or Kha'Zix. Any other character with powerful single target burst or the ability to stun lock you is as dangerous as well. Don't be afraid to start the fight with your Crystal Arrow, but warn your allies about the possibility of you initiating. In important teamfight, do not miss. Missing your Crystal Arrow can, unfortunately, make a difference between victory and defeat during late game teamfight. Items. 2 builds that I recommend you to try out are as follows: Doran's Blade into Infinity Edge, into Berserker Greaves, into Double Zeal, into Static Shiv, into Phantom Dancer, into Last Whisper, into Bloodthirster. The other build is Doran's Blade into Infinity Edge, into Berserker Greaves, into Bloodthirster, into Phantom Dancer, into Static Shiv, into Last Whisper. Only take Last Whisper if the enemy builds substantial amount of armor. Otherwise, just take another Bloodthirster instead. Depending on the lineup and your personal preference, take Sword and 2 pots or Boots and 3 pots instead of Doran's Blade to get more sustain. I advise against Berserker Greaves or Vampiric Scepter before Infinity Edge. As a finishing touch, do not forget to enchant your boots with Fervor if you're winning, or with Home Guard if you're losing. If a full build, constantly buy elixirs. Runes. I myself use Flat Armor, Scaling Magic Resist, flat AD and some attack speed to bolster my early game and allow me to quickly rush Infinity Edge or Bloodthirster. What you should be doing is taking flat armored yellows, scaling magic resist blues, and experiment with your quints and reds. Try armor penetration with AD, attack speed with AD, or lifesteal with AD. Masteries. Take 2190. On the screen you will see what to take and what to disregard. In Defense tree, consider taking armor instead of magic resist. Depending on your summoner spells, take Summoner's Wrath and Resolve as you see fit. Summoner spells. I recommend Flash and Heal. Flash is a fail-safe mechanism which will allow you to chase enemies in gimmicky ways and will save your life many times. Heal will allow you to support your team in a variety of ways, as if they retreat from a team fight, you will be able to restore some of their health and prevent the enemy from taking even a single kill. Heal, however, does very little during laning phase, so be careful. As alternative, consider Cleanse or Barrier. Ignite is suboptimal, because you cannot dominate the early game against a good opponent. Relying on an enemy being an idiot is the shortcut to defeat. And this is all I wanted to teach you about Ashe today. I've invested my time into making this video with great effort and zealous dedication in order to make you better at this game. If you've enjoyed this video or learned something new, please do not forget to like and favorite this video, as it makes a world of difference to me. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to post your questions, comments and suggestions for future videos. I am eagerly awaiting for them. Thanks for watching once again, have a greatest day and good luck in the fields of justice.